What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we got the man Cricket Raz once again. We've got, well, he's actually breaking down the documentary, the one based on the Gabba win, of course, the historic series that they won here down under. Look, still brings a bit of post-traumatic stress disorder to my brain every time I say that, but hey, we've got the man Cricket Raz. He's going to break down the trailer. Of course, if you haven't seen the trailer, go and check it out. I'm sure you have. In fact, go and check my reaction to the trailer. You might enjoy that a bit more, but hey, we've got the man. He's going to break it down, and maybe on some things we missed. This is a guy who makes cricket documentaries all the time that we love, so go and show him some support as well. Let's get into it. Let's go.
When I saw the trailer for this documentary,
Oh wait, when does it come out? June. Wait, was it June something?
wanted two things from them. Number one,
Or
give
August?
me an insight into what the players were thinking, their feelings, their thoughts, their conversations, and the strategies that they were discussing inside the huddle. All the things that I could never understand
Roll
just
him.
watching it through my mobile.
Woohoo.
And second, if at all possible, give me the same feeling that I had watching this happen. And Neeraj Pandey somehow gave me that and so much more. Now that being said, today I'm gonna try to show you this documentary through my eyes. Somebody who makes cricket documentaries day in and day out.
Hey.
I'm not gonna do a play-by-play of each and every scene. Just those moments that made an impact on me, that stayed with me. So let's start from the turning point.
Alright.
The run out. The way they have shot the entire process of the screen going black,
Rahane.
zooming in, and Rahane realizing what exactly he has done.
Right.
He goes from disbelief to irritated to pure
Bro, Kohli, I still can picture Virat Kohli's death stare at him when he did this, bro.
disappointment. What
Virat
I couldn't
was not
take
happy.
my eyes off. Virat Kohli
Yeah.
kept on looking back. He kept on looking back the entire time. Even when he went inside the dugout,
He was not
kept
happy.
on looking back. And then when Rahane got out, the look on Virat Kohli's face says it all.
I'm going
And then
home.
they show all the catches that were dropped in that inning,
Yeah.
and this is where pure director's magic comes in, because just as the montage ends, they have shown Rahane's reaction to that. It is the same reaction I had watching it while I was screaming on my mobile phone in my office.
Is that Shane
And then we
Watson?
had
What
the
the heck?
36 all out. Each and every Indian batsman walking out with zeros and single-digit numbers below them. And that was followed by the barrage of tweets and newspaper articles. The fact that they included social media in this shows how important it was.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you guys, like, low-key, when we bowled them out for 36, I genuinely thought we were gonna win the series 4-0. I had it locked in. I was certain there is zero chance we're losing a test match. Or, you know, in fact, I did think we might lose one match. Just because when you play India, you always know they're going to fight and scrap their way to get at least one win if they have to. I ain't going to lie, I don't know. But my tweet from this game might be interesting. I'm actually
Shwin
curious
is
what
seen to be quoting Michael Vaughan's tweets. So it is the part of the sport.
Well,
now.
Michael Vaughan
Those
is
tweets affect players in the dugout itself.
Yeah.
And what amazed me the most regarding this is that even now, they have no idea what happened. Siraj is laughing about it. Ashwin still seems to be in disbelief over it. The players playing on the field still haven't figured out what went wrong. It could have been one bad session of play, but no. That became calls for 4-0.
It was
white
good
over.
bowling.
And that is where the fun started. Now, the fact that the entire management staff took the entire team for dinner, played dumb sharafs, Ravi Shastri even put up skits somehow. That speaks to the maturity of the staff. It was the perfect setup for the series that was to come. And thus we enter episode number 2. I'm gonna go on a rant on Ashwin here. Frankly speaking, once his career in cricket is done, he should go into media commentary.
You would hope so.
That person has a knack of speaking. Just give him a camera, tell him an incident, and just see him go off. Even in the last episode where he was talking about Steven Smith, the way he was describing the dance Steven Smith forms, the fact that he was the only player playing in the top 11 who had taken the optional net session, and the way he had taken out the best spin playing batsman of the opposite side by just tricking him out. He knew exactly which shot he would play. He knew exactly where the ball would land. He knew exactly where his player should stand. Forget about everything else. He knew exactly how his right leg moves when he plays that shot. He is one of the most intellectual, cunning bowler I've seen in my time. And then when he comes out and
because he still has that problem, Steve Smith, that I don't think he has not addressed at all. If you just put someone, like, if you bowl it to that leg side and he kind of try and clips it off his hip, or, you know, tries to not sweep it, but, you know, give it a bit of a push down that leg side. If there's someone down there, you know, at that kind of leg slip sort of area, he always just hits it straight to him.
That Rahane was the
It's
perfect
the trap.
captain for this setting. It genuinely tells me how the entire team sees him as a captain. And coming to Rahane, getting Virat Kohli run out, 36 all out, becoming the captain, playing under overcast condition with a hurting back and hitting a century. When he was run out because of Jadeja this time, there is a small scene where Jadeja looks down and says sorry, which is followed by Ajinkya Rahane tapping him on his chest and telling him, don't worry much, just handle the match. It's the small things that matter, don't they? And then, as we are about to win, we have the Paddy Upton monologue. I'm just going to read the part that I have written down. DNA of the Indian psyche. An insight can come from India's history at war. They were never forced to attack, but once attacked, India has some of the swiftest retaliation and military victories. So, there is something written in Indian DNA or psyche that once attacked, they are incredibly ferocious and swift at retaliating. It was the...
Again, last pause of the video, but that is why at the start of the video I said, you're never going to really sweep a Team India. Even if India is playing at their worst cricket, they're always going to find a way to at least just fight and scrap their way back to at least get one win. And then somehow they fight their way back into an entire series and put this country into a Great Depression for at least 12 months. In fact, I'm still not over it, to be honest.
Perfect ending that they could have given to this arc.
I'm still not over it.
Because coming the third test, a completely new battle was going to start. The first step of which was taken with the bio-bubble controversy. The funny thing is, all the players are very clear that all of that was nothing more than the Australian government playing mind games with them. The same mind games due to which Steven Smith was being taunted by Ashwin's name in the nets to get him motivated for the next match. The same Ashwin who already had an injured back. Well, that didn't matter much now, did it? Given the sheer number of injuries that we already had. It is a line that they say that just the physio had spent more time on the pitch than any of the tail-ending batsmen of India. And yet, we had Rishabh Pant sneaking onto net practice along with that physio in tow to make sure that tomorrow, on the last day of the test, he comes one spot above Vihari. And the moment he comes out, the entire Australian team at once says, yeah, it's good. It means they're going for runs. Well, it quite didn't go that way, because by the end of the day, we had Ashwin and Vihari combo at the crease. This picture of Ashwin being surrounded by 6 Australian fielders. Can you imagine how isolating it must be for that guy? To stand there, all alone, desperately trying to stay alive. Ashwin has quoted here, I went into a zone where you have to die in the field. If that's what demanded of you, you have to. On the other hand, we had the 23 runs in 200 balls from Vihari. A monumental mental feat. Somehow, we had saved this test. The next test was going to determine...
Bro, and that's the shit that annoys me the most. Is that I know we should have won that test match as well. Man, like, we let so many opportunities slip. And we do this as an Australian side all the freaking time. We think we are, like, the greatest team of all time. Our ego can get too big as a country sometimes, and it happens. Like, as a nation, we might be like 1 or 2 up. And, we're thinking, oh, don't worry. Like, they might win 1, but we'll win the next 2 easy as. But you just can't do that. Like, we did get too
the start of
cocky.
the final test, Ashwin was gone, Jadeja was gone, Jasprit Bumrah was gone.
Yeah.
While travelling towards the stadium, Rahane was actually counting the players he had, making sure that he had enough players. Net bowlers were actually playing test cricket. The same bowlers that then went and carved out the entire Australian batting order, which was responded by converting Pujara into a punching bag.
Yeah.
The entire sequence where they keep on showing, it was truly gut-wrenching to watch. And that ended on that one look between Hazelwood and Pujara. It was pure savagery, pure indomitable will. It was cricket.
Yo, was he so
Ended.
angry?
I had my one
Damn!
pet peeve. I love the way that they have ended on Rishabh Pant. The fact that he had to end the match there or risk losing the entire match. The way they have built it up there is truly amazing. But I also remember watching the entire Indian team celebrating the moment we won. That moment was truly goosebumps inducing. For some reason, that didn't happen here. After we won the match, the story somehow just dropped off. The entire documentary had brought us to this point. It was supposed to be where I would get the final punch, that final exhilaration. And I was waiting for it to happen. It just didn't. Yet, in spite of that, this was an amazing story to witness. The story of one of the greatest cricket series ever played. Here is to hoping that we get to see more and more of such high-end production stories. Because what makes cricket fun in the end is not the bat and ball, is it? It's the stories that the bat and ball create in that 22-yard pitch.
Hey. What did I dislike or liked? I liked everything. Shout out to the man Cricket Raz. For some reason, if you are not subscribed to this man, he's got a Hindi channel, he's got an English one, he might even have different ones for different languages. He's a legend. Go and subscribe to this man and show him all the love. But hey, again, shout out to him again for making this video. So is it episodes? Is it a documentary? Like, is it released? Because when I reacted to the trailer, it had the date at the end. Now I can't remember. I'm going to have to do some digging as soon as this video finishes. Because I'm going to want to watch this. As much pain and heartache and disappointment it may cause me, it's lucky that I at least like Team India. Because if this happened against us from England, I would have gone into hiding for the rest of my life. But lucky it was India, and at least I like Team India, the players of the country and all that. Because if that was England, I tell you what, I wouldn't be here. We would not be here recording this video. But hey, hope everyone enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. If you have seen this said documentary, please let me know your thoughts on it. I hope everyone enjoyed. Now, see everyone in the next one.